students, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be solving the real number exercise from R.S. Aggarwal. This is the exercise 1B and we are solving the question number 2. As the statement says, you have to convert the following rational numbers or the fractions into decimal. You might be wondering that why such questions are given in the grade 9 syllabus, that just to convert a rational number into a decimal. Yeah, your doubts are valid because we used to solve this type of problem in junior grades. Why it is given? Because they want you to solve these in a different way. They don't want you to do it in a long division. Sometimes in some books they have particularly mentioned that you have to convert this into decimal without using the long division. So that means you can't use the long division and you shouldn't use the long division also. So what is the other way we can solve it? In the last video, whenever we have solved the question number 1, that without actual division we have proved the some rational numbers, whether we tested some rational number whether they are terminating decimals or non-terminating decimals. There we have learned something called one theorem, where we have learned that if a rational number is p by q, if the q can be written as 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n, then we can say that the rational number will be a terminating one. Okay. So here, if the rational number given is an terminating rational number, we will solve this way. Otherwise, if not, then we will solve it using long division. Okay. So let's see. So I'm going to do the first question. It's given question number 1. It's 5 by 8. So 8 is actually 2 to the power 3. So it can be converted into this form. So what we will be doing, we will be converting it into 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n form. So let's see. It's 5 by 2 cube. We are multiplying 5 to the power 3 in numerator and denominator both, so that we can write the denominator as 10 whole cube. Okay, because we know a to the power m into b to the power m, so if the bases are same, bases are different but the powers are same, we can write it as ab whole to the power m. So same thing I have applied here, and we are having 5 to the power 4. Okay, so 5 to the power 4 will give you 625. So we can write it as 625 by 10 cube. 10 cube is how much? It's 1000, correct? So now we can see without actual division I can simply convert it into a decimal, which will be 0.625. You can check your answer by doing the long division. Okay, so I think you will be getting the same answer, 0.625. Let's try the second question. Before using that, you have to be sure that this number, the denominator, we can write it into this form. Okay, so we're going to do the second question. It's given 9 by 16. So 16 can be written as 2 to the power 4. So that means again 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n form. So 9 into 2 to the power 4. So we need 5 to the power 4 to be multiplied. So we can write the denominator as 10 to the power 4, and 9 into 10 to the 5 to the power 4. That means 9 into 625, which will give you 5625. 5625. So It's what? It's 5625 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. And the answer will be 0.5625. Okay. Now let's move on the third question. The third one is given 7 by 25. So it is again, the denominator again can be converted into the form 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n. So we will write it as 5 square, sorry, 5 square, and we will multiply uh, 2 to the power 2 to make it 10 to the power 2. So it's 10 square, and 2 square is 4, 4 into 7 is 28. So the answer will be 0.28. Because all of these are terminating decimals, so it is easy for us to find the answer by using that theorem. Now let's look at the fourth one. It's given 11 by 24. So we are going to do the fourth one. It's 11 by 24. Now let's look at a 24. It 8 into 3. That means 2 cube into 3. So it is not in the form 2 to the power n into 5 to the power n. So it will not be an terminating decimal. Hence we can't solve it this way. We have to go for long division. So if I divide it using long division, the answer will be an recurring decimal. So it will be 0.4583 bar. So actually it should give you 8583333 and so on. So we can write it like this. And in the same with the fifth one, the fifth one is given 2 5 by 12. So we can write it as 2 plus 5 by 12. So what happens? We just need to convert the 5 by 12 into a decimal. And then we just add 2 with the answer. So 12 can be written as 2 square into 3 to the power 1. So again, we can't do it in that way that we have done the last one. I mean the first three questions, because it is not in the form 2 to the power m into 5 to the power n, and it will not be a terminating decimal. So if I divide 5 divided by 12, it will give you 416 bar. So we are getting 2 plus 0.416 bar. So the answer will be 0.416 bar. Okay. Or else you can convert 5 by 12 into 12 to the 24 plus 5, which will give you 29, 29 by 12. And then you can go for long division. Hence, you should get the same answer. So this will be the answer for the fifth one. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on the videos. The good comments, bad comments, everything is welcome. If you want any other questions need to be solved from any grade or any board, you can write down that in the comment section. I will definitely help you out. Sometimes it take a little bit time, but I will definitely follow up that comment section, and I will answer all of your questions. So thank you very much for watching the video.